Hello everybody and welcome back to Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, here on Dork Tales. I'm your Dungeon Master, Kelly. I use he and him as my pronouns, and I'm very excited to be here today because we are back, at least most of us. Amy is out with a migraine tonight because it is migraine season, and we're sorry, Amy, we hope you feel better. In the meanwhile, and I'm very sorry if you're on the podcast, you get to listen to me play Lyric again tonight, apparently like Stewie Griffin. Hello, this is Lyric. Mummy, Carmilla, Kami. Anyway, so we're going to be hopping into Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, in just a couple of minutes. Yes, Trizelda, we will bring Cool Whip and Whill Wheaton.
Were you saying Carmi or Kami?
I was hearing the same thing. I also heard Le Shattered Obelisk.
I said Le Shattered Obelisk.
Oh, you did? Okay,
This is
the
French episode. Bonjour. We're in Canada, right? So like every other episode has to be in French.
Le Shattered Obelisk.
Bienvenue, Phandelver.
Actually, it would be l'obelisk shattered. What's shattered in French?
L'obelisk explosion. La illithid brainisake. Mon Dieu. Okay. This is why you come watch this show instead of Dungeon Dudes or something. I don't know.
I think it's éclaté is shattered.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that.
Right?
I thought you were saying that brain suck was éclaté, and I'm like, wow, the French have a word for everything.
I mean, they probably have two words that could be smushed together to make that.
All right. So Professor Multiverse, you speak French. Tell us all about brain sucking in the comments, please. All right. That's it. Good night, everybody. Let's introduce the party that's going down into the hole. Starting with Christine.
Hello, I'm Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I'm playing Lady Alessandra Celeste Martine Barraquel, our ASMR Oath of the Watchers paladin.
Fantastic.
I keep wanting to say half elf for some reason, not ASMR. I don't know why.
If you could say it like I think it was Chris Perkins and call it an
Awesomar.
Awesomar. That just sounds like you get a sticker for being an Awesomar. You're an Awesomar.
Gold star. I mean, I've already got like gold, so
it's like the most ASMR way to say it.
The most ASMR way to say it, yeah. You're an Awesomar.
Well, that too, I suppose.
So speaking of, apparently brain sucky is survenir. The French can make anything sound a little bit sexier than brain sucky, at least. Over in the corner, also eating brains, it's Caitlan.
Hello, I'm not eating brains. I'm eating rice crackers. Well, I was until like 5 minutes.
With brains on them.
They're still here. Maybe one of them kind of looks like a brain. Anyhow, Hello, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns. And tonight I'll be playing Anthea Briarfoot, who also uses she, her pronouns, who is the artificer, or alchemist artificer halfling of the group. And Squish, her homunculus servant, who is currently squished.
Yeah, he's currently squished. But he's going to come back smarter. Squish 3.0 or 4.0?
Yeah. I don't know at this point. It's been a lot. He only has 12 hit points.
So I'm gonna go check the backlog. Traz, random, go and check. Down beneath you, we've got Lyric. Hello, I'm Lyric, and I will be played by Kelly tonight. And I'm here to give knock-knock jokes. I've decided on knock-knock jokes. I'm Lyric. This is the Lyric voice. Be ready for it. You fop. And next to you, thank you, Lyric. Next to you is Carmilla.
Hello, I am Carmilla. I am played by Christa, who uses they, them, or she, her pronouns. I use she, her pronouns. And just as an aside for everyone that notices, I have not been in full costume for 2 weeks in a row. My work schedule has changed a bit, and it is a big rush to get home, let alone getting all in costume before game. So apologies for the foreseeable future. You will be getting regular old Christa. But
what a sexy surprise.
Be here.
Hot.
I say just dye your hair flaming
red.
red.
Redheads on screen.
And you're already almost pale enough, so you're good.
There. Yeah, I just need to put some black streaks in, and then it'll balance out.
That's fine. All right.
No,
So,
I love you too, Robin.
speaking of other things we love, it's Chris.
Hello, it's me. Hi, I'm Chris. I use he or they pronouns. I'm playing Sindri, the half-elven Wavy Ascendant Dragon Monk. We're at level 8 now, so it's time to clown. Let's do some monk things. And good to see you all tonight.
It is wonderful to see all of you tonight. It's also a wonderful thing to see our sponsor, Bookwyrm Games. Bookwyrm Games is the reason that we're starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 Hurt Them Mores from Robin, because Robin bought some dice from them this weekend and decided to cash in on this game, because players, you can cash in on games you're not in. And I'll double any channel point purchases you make in the Twitch. For those of you who are on YouTube or podcast, this is not a monetary thing. Like, they don't have to pay for the points, but they just get them from watching. So come lurk, raise our viewer numbers and help us out. So Bookwyrm Games is also your place to get fantastic dice, from liquid to liquid core to metal to edible and back around to resin and acrylic. You'll even be getting some Dork Tales themed dice later this year. We're just a little slow picking our colors. It turned out the Dork Tales logo is a really dumb color, and it's all my fault because I picked it. But it sticks out. Like, it looks different than everybody else's logo. And it's an impossible color to make with dice. So we're working on it. Thank you for your patience, both Michael, the graphic designer, and Michael, the Bookwyrm proprietor, owner, guy. Anyway, go to Bookwyrm Games right now and help yourself and help us by buying some dice with code DorkTales. You'll save 15% if you do so. They'll know that we sent you, and hopefully they'll stay our sponsor forever. Yay, because it pays for forever and ever and ever. Anyway, go buy some dice. You'll feel nice at Bookwyrm Games. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm rolling it. Anyway, you can also grab some coffee at Bones Coffee with code DorkTales. You'll save 20% there. And they've got like Star Wars flavors, and including one called Wookiee Cookie. You can't go wrong with that. Go do it. And I'll also, if you ever want to know what flavors of Bones Coffee are good, ask me. I've tried like most of them that aren't like the brand new ones. I was gonna buy some more coffee because I'm going down to visit my mom next month, and it's easy to get the exclusive ones in the States. And then I was like, I'm kind of poor because I'm paying to go down to the Extra Life Summit. So I'm not going to buy myself a $30 bag of coffee, which is what it comes to in Canada. In the States, it's very cheap. In Canada, nothing's cheap. Except our entertainment. Welcome to Dork Tales. Anyway, I am ready to hop in tonight. I am in a good mood. I got a lot done today, and I'm going to remind you, last episode here on Phandelver and below Le Shattered Obelisk, you all traveled deeper into the bowels of the Crypt of the Talhund. Of Talhundreth. The Crypt of the Talhund's the one beneath. And you managed to get some rest. You fought some earth elementals, then you went and fought a giant pulsating brain. You know, normal Monday night stuff. And from there, you managed to retrieve one of the shattered obelisk pieces, and then headed down below. Or at least you were planning to, because when you picked up that obelisk, it emitted a strange pulse, which is where we're going to be beginning game tonight. Does anybody have any questions before we begin?
Oh God, what's happening?
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? All right, so without further ado, let's jump in to Phandelver and below here on Dork Tales. There's darkness. And then there is real darkness. Some consider darkness to be merely the absence of light, but those who have dwelt in the darkest places of the multiverse know the truth. True darkness is a place that light fears to tread. This obelisk was formed when such places were still common. And the creatures that came from beyond that threshold, that horizon of sanity and lucidity, of kindness and virtue, a place beyond which things were born with souls, whatever these creatures did, it infected this shard. Who knows how long ago this thing was forged? All those who even could remember such histories are long since dead. But what we do know is that the shard was imbued with a dark, desperate hunger. And as you all gripped it, it reached out to you, seeking a similar audience. And it found it inside of the mind of one half-elf named Sindri. Sindri, as you looked at the piece of the shattered obelisk, you felt the worm-like tendrils reach inside of your skull, brushing against the bubble of fluid that surrounds your brain. You felt the writhing and pressing of ancient tendrils. It all happened so quickly. And then you heard the voice.
Sindri.
Sindri!
Hello?
You are standing inside of a darkened room. The floors are made of polished wood. Very polished, in fact. In fact, that is what you are doing at this time. There is a wax-sodden rag in your hand. A bucket foaming with this mixture of floor polish lying next to you. You are dressed barefoot. Your feet are scraped and calloused in a way that, hell, you didn't think was imaginable after your time working the crow's nests and riggings of ships. And yet here you were. The blisters creating little pockets of fluidy cushion at the bottom of your feet that wept or groaned at every motion. The old man had been working you nearly half to death. Why were you even here? And then you heard...
To be.
It's the best place to be. Then why are you falling asleep on the job like you are right now?
And let's just dozed off for a minute. Sorry.
Sindri!
A voice over you says.
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. My mind wandered. Get back to it.
Look at me.
I'm looking.
What do you see when you look at Gorkle, your mentor? He's a human man, but what does he look like?
He's got really, really light blonde hair, very short cropped, very severe looking, very, very weathered looking. He's got a long, a guion of like a light silver fabric embroidered with some birds on it.
How long ago was this? How old are you right now? How old do you feel right now?
Oh, right now I feel ancient, but that's just me getting absolutely destroyed. But no, I feel like probably late 20s, early 30s. So this would have been like 6, or no, not even that long ago, like 5 years ago, maybe.
If you let your mind wander, it is liable to get lost and likely to be taken.
You're right.
The enemy can attack at any time. And with that, can I get an initiative roll?
Oh, God. Oh, there it is. Good start. That's a 9.
Perfect. You are going to be acting at your current initiative.
Okay.
And your current stats, by the way.
Okay.
Strangely, you're going to be acting as if you're level 8. He rushes forward barefoot and does a front snap kick directly to your collarbone. Let's make that attack roll. It is going to be enough that he hits you in the shoulder. Doesn't do any damage, but it's enough to push you back onto your feet.
I will grab the mop bucket and swing it at him.
Okay.
Can I just use an unarmed attack and just use it for style points?
Yeah, absolutely. Style points are what we run on here.
Yeah. All right. So let's go.
Why do all of our monks end up proficient in bucket?
Because bucket is the most lethal weapon, Christa.
Fair point.
So 17 for one and 21 for the other.
Okay, the 17 is going to sail by him, but on your spin back around, you're going to clock him with the 21.
All right. So let's go with 6 for damage. So it's going to be 7 points of non-lethal bludgeoning damage.
7 points of non-lethal bludgeoning damage are going to crack into him. The bucket is going to explode around his face, and this mixture of fluid is going to saturate the air as it begins to pause and then rain to the ground, like every kung fu movie you've ever seen. As it is raining to the ground, he goes,
You forget where you are!
and is going to open his mouth and is going to breathe fire at you. The air is full of volatile chemicals, Sindri. Please roll with disadvantage.
Haha.
As the cleaning supplies.
So let's see here. That will be a 17 with disadvantage.
17 is not enough.
Blech.
A gout of flame erupts over you. And let's
Hey, do I still have my 10 hit points?
You do not in this form.
Shit. Well, worth a shot.
Okay, Breath of the Dragon. That is going to be... One moment, please. If I type the right thing, that would be better. He opens his mouth and breathes a gout of air. You're going to take 34 points of fire damage.
Well, I'm still up, which is nice. I'll use my bonus action to use defense, or to do my defense and take dodge.
Okay.
So, at least there's that.
First I find you in taverns, brothels, and dockyards, wasting your life fighting for no honor or purpose. And now look at the company you keep.
And he is going to make a snap attack at you. Just straightforward. You said you're using a defensive action?
Yeah, I used my bonus action to use what's it called?
Patient defense?
Yeah, the bonus dodge. So step of the wind. Patient defense. There we go.
Okay,
I know what
so
this is
that
for.
is going to be a unnatural 20.
Yeah, so that's still gonna hit me, and I'm gonna go down because I
Okay.
got bodied in that last fight there. So
He is going to snap his fist out, and it is going to come just like an inch away from your jaw. And you're thinking that he's okay, and then he goes, wham, right into your throat. Like Agent Smith style.
yeah.
And you're, that is going to be 14 points of force damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your turn. What do you do?
Oh, if I have my hit points from before, I'm out.
Okay, he hits you. You're going to choke and drop to your knees, and he is going to step forward, gripping you by the base of the skull. He's going to say,
If you let your mind wander, there's no telling what will get inside.
and he is going to slam his fist into your face. Not his fist, actually, but there's this strange cracking, ripping sensation. And you swear he plunges his fingers up your nose, through your sinus cavity with a crunch. There is blood and tearing, and then this high-pitched as he pulls this writhing tadpole from your nasal cavity.
Oh,
What do you
What?
want to be, Sindri?
what do I want to... Spits out some teeth.
He holds up the creature in his hands. It is this long length of worm-like flesh with gnashing teeth in a circle around the front, and these 4 long whip-like tentacles at the front. It screeches and tries to claw back toward your face.
I'm going to grab a splinter of the bucket and try and pin it to the floor.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
Oh, there we go, 25.
25, it is going to pin into the ground. It is going to squelch as you split its frame in just into a squished half.
I want to be glorious with honorable purpose. Those things aren't exclusive. I can do both, but what was that? Where am I? This isn't right.
No, it's not.
What happened?
Dork is going to take a step toward you and put a hand on your chest, and you are going to feel like healing energy begin to flow through you. You're going to heal 40 points of damage. And as this glowing energy departs, leaving a glowing echo in the center of your chest, Gorkle is, well, the camera is going to pan around your back, and when it comes back around the front, it's not Gorkle that's touching you. It's you. The current you. You gotta stop letting weird stuff into our head, man.
I really wish I knew how. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to take a moment and use stillness of mind to try and end conditions on me.
Okay. You may do so.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we cut back into the basement. Back into the depths of Talhundereth, where you all were standing around this tong-held bit of obelisk. I believe Sindri was the one that grabbed it with tongs, right? Sindri picks it up and says what you think he means to say if, well, that's one piece down, but it comes out as, well, oh fuck, and begins having a grand mal seizure on the floor. Froth begins filling around his mouth, and as he falls, clutching the obelisk shard so that, just instinctively grabbing it, you are going to see ripples of green energy flood into his body, and veins the size of fingers ripple across his exposed face and forehead. What do you all do?
Can I kick the shard away from him?
Absolutely, you can. Absolutely. So rushing up, you just boot it.
Yep.
Okay, it hits the ground, doesn't chip, doesn't splinter, anything. It just hits and skids. And as it does, the green light that emanated from it when he touched it is going to burn out. You can make me a perception roll. Anybody who wants to.
Please.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Sindri? Oh, bother. Are you okay? Lyric says.
12.
12. Oh, Lyric got like a 22.
Like 6.
14 plus
Mm-hmm.
perception? 3.
Mhm.
17.
17. As it skitters aside, looking at it, you see that it's like all of the psionic energy that was inside of it flooded into Sindri. You think that it's whatever corruption had been done to this thing by the Illithid Empire or so on, looks like it passed on. You think it's probably safe to touch now? Or at least safer. Thanks, Sindri.
Doesn't seem great, though.
Can I Arcana check him to see if there's anything I could do?
Sure,
To
you
help?
totally can. You can give me a medicine check.
Oh, sure.
Give me a medicine check.
Oh,
I believe in you. Here comes
13.
I believe in you.
13. I would put like a piece of leather in his mouth before he bites off his tongue, because that'll
That's a
make.
good idea.
Otherwise, Chris is gonna have a lot less fun playing the character without a
Something
voice.
soft under his head. Pillow.
Squish his corpse. Yeah, the usual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was actually reading somewhere recently that you're not supposed to put anything in somebody's mouth when they are seizing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is actually a myth and not accurate, and they're more likely to choke on the
Oh.
item than
Don't
Oh.
you
not bite their
Sindri?
tongue or something.
Well, this is the fantasy era. Nobody knows that, so he puts
like,
something in his mouth.
Fantasy medicine check of 14. Yes.
Chokes.
Right.
You suck out the
Medicine
venom.
check
You
of
put
13 is
you put
not
the wallet
great.
in the mouth. And this and the chat's right, Sindri. This you didn't you didn't go click with
I
the
thought I
tongs
He
did.
first.
did. He
Oh,
definitely did. Because I said,
Did-
you know the technique.
Did you? Oh yeah. Did you do it twice
Yeah,
though?
mhm.
Okay. Well,
I
then,
think so.
then there's no explaining what happened here.
I forgot to reload
so-
them.
Truly.
Oh yeah, you got to reload those in your arms.
Back of
So.
it.
You hold him down and prevent him from seizing anymore. And after what feels like minutes, his eyes are going to roll back down. But they don't actually, and that's the fun part. Looking at him, you are going to see that one eye rolls back down from the white expanse and looks up at you, but the other comes back down, and for a second it is the same. And then he blinks, and as you are all looking down at him, one of his pupils expands out, flooding the eye and turning it completely black and glossy.
Sindri, what's wrong with your eye? Are you okay? Are you with us?
You are back and conscious, Sindri.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Something very bad just happened.
Uh-huh. You touched the thing.
Yeah, I tried not to. Where am I? Oh, God.
Right
I'm on the
where
floor.
We left you. Yes. Well, yes, I suppose on the floor, but still in the same room.
What happened?
You stroked out.
Yeah, after touching it with the tongs.
Huh. Here, you can have those back, I guess.
Oh, thank you. 1 second. She is gonna grab some sort of glove from her.
I thought you were going to grab more tongs.
Oh,
Grab the tongs with the tongs.
yeah, right? Actually, yes. 100%. Okay, thank you. Put it in the bag.
Oh.
Well-
I must have had a dream of sorts.
What did you dream about?
It was the strangest thing. There was a bug in my eye.
Ooh. That sort of sounds unpleasant.
It was. It hurt. He'll like touch his nose to make sure it's not broken, but
Little
feels
bloody.
like
The inside definitely feels raw.
Oh, at least I'm still handsome and modest. Sindri will sit up, pushes himself up with his extra long arms. So never mind all that, I guess. Don't, when we get the next one, don't touch it. Really. Sindri then immediately throws up.
Oh.
Horses!
Oh?
We forgot about the horses!
Lyric will say.
It's
Now?
been like- Sorry, you threw up and I was thinking about food.
That's disgusting.
I wasn't, not like that. I was just thinking that he's going to need more food and we need to go back to the horses.
Okay, that's fair. There's also
Did we
a kitchen here.
Oh, yes. Silly me.
You know. What happened?
Is this perhaps a good time for us to leave this place? Is this the only thing, or is this the only one here? Are we looking for more here?
There's more
We're
downstairs.
supposed to go
Downstairs.
lower, aren't we?
Remember that big door that Sindri unlocked really, really easily? That was so impressive. I was very impressed.
Oh, yeah, I remember the door. That's
In
Yeah.
theory, it's down there, I think, probably. I would assume. I think that's the only place we haven't looked, actually.
yeah. We haven't gone down there, and we didn't go down to Gibbet's Crossing.
Yeah, but that's
That's-
more like elsewhere.
Yeah, we can clear out here, grab the second piece, and then maybe go.
Are you sure you're all right with that?
I don't want to have to come back here.
Fair
I
enough.
wonder, maybe I can line the tongs with something so that it will, like, absorb it into the material and then not into the person holding them. That's so weird, though. You'd
Yeah.
think the tongs would be a barrier.
I think I looked at it funny.
Oh. Well,
Is that why
what
your
if you went
eyes
in
so
with the
fucked up?
blindfold? Oh,
What?
that could be
What?
right.
What?
Oh, sorry.
What do you mean?
Your eyes all glassy and black.
Your left eye.
I was gonna say my right eye looked fine.
Oh, that one's lovely.
That's the eye it came out of.
In your nightmare?
Perhaps it is best if we make haste then and continue and clear out as fast as we can to no longer. She kind of stretches her neck a little bit so that we are no longer suffering from these ailments.
True. And these things seem quite dangerous, maybe in the wrong hands.
Well, we didn't get brain crystals at least.
Yet.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right. With that, Sindri, I'm going to give you one little note.
Yeah.
When you use your draconic breath now, if you choose, or pardon me, any of your ascendant dragon powers, you may add the psychic damage type to them.
Ooh. Thank you.
Uh,
I will keep that in mind.
When you use it, let me know. In fact, mark a little mark on your sheet whenever you use it. Why not? Just to keep track for funsies. Just so we know how cool you are.
Yeah, just little things.
So at the end of the game, you can be like, wow, Kelly, I was 10 cools. And I'll be like, wow, that won't affect your ending at all. All right. Sorry, I like being a twerp. It's great. All right. So with that in mind, do you head toward the other door? Is it time to go?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. You head through the set of double doors that leads you down. It takes you far below. Now, before we continue, I want to let you know that the Crypt of the Talhund Well, as you know, it's where the priests of Dumathoin, known as the Talhund, were laid to rest. You know as well that there was a horrible battle that occurred, at least in the upper chambers, between Mind Flayers and the Dwarven priests. The area that you're going into is made of Dwarven stone. Despite millennia of neglect, it is strong. There are subtle enchantments that make every bit of gem that you see sparkle in ways that are almost unnatural. That said, this is a tomb for dwarves, so there is no light source down here. Beyond that, everything is made of stone, but despite being dwarven made, all of the ceilings, unless otherwise stated, are 12 feet tall. And with that, you push through the set of double doors, moving down, down, down. As you wander down a set of a set of stairs, you find yourself in a central landing. Around you, there are 4 stone sarcophagi that stand against the walls here, 2 of them along the northern wall and 2 against the southern. A statue of a dwarf warrior stands between each pair. The statues and sarcophagi are all badly cracked, as if they would fall apart with a touch. There is a hallway, a large one, 10 feet wide, that proceeds to the west. You are coming from the east. What do you do?
So spacious.
It is bigger than I expected a dwarven place to be.
Oh, yeah, right? And I continue walking.
All right.
I would like to look at these statues that are on the walls.
Sure, that sounds fantastic. Taking a look at the statue on the wall, so there is quite a bit of just damage about them. I want you to do me a favor and make me a investigation check.
Okay. That one, I knocked the nose off or something.
Okay, so
Ella trips.
Okay, so Ella, you are going to take a step forward, and one moment, please. I just realized that Roll20 did me dirty, so I am going to do something that I prefer, which is we're gonna go. No, just give me the damn. No, no. Give me the. There we go. That's perfect. We're gonna go with that. Basically, they gave generic tokens for something, and I refuse to use generic tokens when I can just use a token that already exists. You tumble, taking a step to the south to look at the southern statue. You trip, and what you actually trip over is a piece of a medallion. The stone slips out from under, the metal slips out from underneath your feet, leaving a large gouge across the floor, but you are going to tumble forward and bump into one of these crypts, and as you do, it is going to suddenly erupt, bursting out. You are going to see that there are several undead dwarves, encased in their armor, their stone armor, desiccated flesh, visible through the gaps in the helmet, and they are going to snarl at all of you in Dwarven. You will hear them say, "None shall pass. We guard the tomb of the Talhund." And I need an initiative roll from everybody, please.
Why? 9.
9!
No, hold on. It's less because I rolled a 1. I got bad at math. I added my attack bonus. But with the +3 from Alessandra, it is 9. There we go. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Monk things.
Okay.
Question: are you on the other wall, or are you over where Ella is? Because otherwise, you guys are all further than 10 feet from her.
Shit, fuck,
Carmilla.
goddamn.
Is it? Oh, here we are.
6.
Okay. Oh, I should roll for Lyric, too. Not 1 for Lyric. You said I couldn't roll worse than Amy. You lied.
Oh.
I mean, you can't roll worse than a 1.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, let's check the initiative chart right now. Looking at this, I've got a 23 for Ella, followed by a 21 for the lovely Carmilla. Then we have a 19 for Guardian 1. Then we have... Wait, are you 18 or 21, Caitlan?
I'm 18, I'm sorry.
That's okay. So, Anthea, then we have Christa's down with a 9, so that's Guardian 2, Guardian 3, then it is Sindri, then it is Guardian 4, and then it's Lyric going, "Oh, bother." Okay, Ella, you're up. What do you do?
Scramble for my sword and
All right. Let's do it.
she's probably just kind of like muttering, yelling, sorry, didn't mean to wake you, crap. Go to sleep.
All right.
So that is 2 attacks. Well, balls. That's a 19 and a nat 1.
Okay. The 19 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
That is 14 points of damage.
All right. Lashing your sword out at the one beneath you, you are going to slash across its frame and then bring your sword back for another slap, but instead it raises its warhammer, and I need you to make me a dex save.
Okay. All right, which die has not betrayed me yet?
There we go.
That one. Excellent. Dex save, you say?
Yep.
That is dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. It is going to knock your sword out of alignment. Not out of your hand, though. You will have disadvantage on the first attack you make next round.
Okay.
Okay. But that first one hit. Are you... go ahead and roll damage. You already did. It was 14. You
14.
did. Yeah. Okay.
And then bonus action, Tunnel Fighter Stance.
Perfect. Carmilla, you are up.
Well, I must go help. I
You must.
will. I think I'm gonna step around, just to the other side of Ella to make sure that this other guy doesn't sort of sneak around. But I am going to attack the one that she's attacking.
Sounds good to me.
And now I believe these guys are undead.
Oh, they are undead. What do you know?
I'm going to attack both the one with both attacks with Lightbringer.
That sounds good.
Those aren't great rolls, but maybe okay. One of them actually is pretty good. It's good. It's going to be a 28.
28 is going to hit. Go ahead.
But the other one is 14. Can I use my determination to make it 17?
Yes. Yeah, you totally can.
Fantastic. I will use that.
That is absolutely a hit.
I am going to use a superiority dice on both of these. Does anyone need to move? It doesn't look like it.
I don't think so.
Oh, without
Sorry, I didn't have
provoking?
video.
No.
Yeah,
Sorry.
move half without provoking.
I would enjoy not being face to face with this thing. That I was like, ooh, what's
Fantastic.
this name? Ooh.
Would Lyric also like to get out of range?
Yes, I definitely would.
All right. Lyric and Thea, get away from them. As I smack this guy in the face.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have to tell me twice.
And double. Don't have enough d6s. Okay, so that's going to be not a bad roll. That is 14, 20 plus. So it's 20 regular damage.
Ooh.
10. Oh, it's still plus. Sorry, that 30 plus 10, so 40 damage.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, 42.
Oh, okay. Actually, that brings it down to an even number, so even better. I love it. Okay,
Hooray!
you were going to clobber this one. This thing is still up and still pretty tough.
Oh, I think I used my action surge last session, so.
You know what? You short rested.
Oh,
I have a
in that case.
I have something good happens. There you go. Enjoy.
Cool. In that case, yeah, I have all my superiority dice back too. Cool. I will attack again. Oh, that's another 28.
Hit.
And unfortunately, that's going to be a 12.
A 12. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
12's not going to hit.
Did anybody buy me a determination?
Another
die?
determination? No. Anthea could flash of genius you, but that's it.
That's all.
Sure, yeah, Anthea forgets that all of the time.
There we go.
5 plus 5.
Cool.
Please.
All right, that's another hit.
Okay,
Yum.
and just in case, so that's 2 hits. So just in case, I am going to use distracting strike just in case on this guy.
Oh, and I guess Lyric will move away back down into the hall.
Suppose action spell superiority die. And then I'm also going to use my. Oh no, you still have your temp hit points, don't you?
Most
Chris?
people do, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I will use another maneuvering attack in case anybody wants to move another half their speed. But you don't have to. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, that's 10.
Okay.
Plus 21. Oops. Oh, double ones. So 21, 23 plus 12 is 35.
Good hit. Solid. All right. You're going to lash out 2 more times with Lightbringer. It's going to clatter into this one that's going to groan and scream in dwarven rage. It is definitely badly damaged, but still up.
Son of a bitch. I got nothing else.
These things are beefy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
These things are incredibly tough. Be careful.
All right. Guardian number 1 is going to take their turn. That is the one at the top north. We're going to say that we're going to actually do it in reverse. We're going to say the one you're attacking is guard 1 because it woke up first. And is going to raise its hammer and launch itself at... It's going to launch itself at Ella, actually. Wha-bam! I don't think it's going to hit. Does an 18 hit you, Ella?
No.
Okay, I'm going to spend a hurt them more to reroll one of my 2 attacks. That's going to be a 22.
Damn. You get through my plate armor.
Okay. Well, it's going to crunch against it. So you're going to take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And... Okay, and it has sworn vengeance against you for trespassing. And you're going to take an additional 12 points because you are a sworn enemy of it. A total of 26. And that's going to be its turn as it just slams into you. Carmilla, you have determination again, and it is Anthea's turn with Guardian 2 on deck.
Woo! Alright, I'm going to roll for a firebolt. Let's go. Got him. Yeah. 19 to hit? Yeah.
19 to hit is a hit. Which one are you aiming for?
The one that I just backed away from
Sounds good.
real quick.
We'll say that's number 3.
Okay. Ka-cha. That's gonna be 14 plus 5 now. It's gonna be 19 points of fire damage.
19 points of fire damage. You're going to light this thing up as fire slams into it, burning it deeply. However, even as the flame kind of buffets around, it's going to clench its fists and prepare to attack you.
Ugh. That's that.
Okay. As you were looking at that one, it's going to be number 2's turn. Number 2 is going to rush you from the south and take 2 swings with its, with the haft of what was once a great axe. Ooh, I think maybe that's 1 hit. That's going to be a 15 and a 17.
Yes.
On both?
No, sorry, just the 17.
Okay, you are going to take a combined 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As it hits you from behind. The one to the north is going to follow suit and pincer attack you. And I'm going to re-roll that one because that one is on the cusp of a 19 or a nat 1. It is literally on the edge. So let's re-roll that. And is going to pincher you. You are going to be propelled forward by the attack from behind. Though as you feel your ribs bruise, you are going to see this fist rocket over your head by a millimeter. And Sindri, you're up.
Alrighty, so there's one in front of me, green guy. I'm going to focus on bringing this one down so it doesn't go up to any mischief. So I'm gonna make a flurry of blows. My normal 2 attacks.
Sounds good to me.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 hits.
And I know, do I have determination? I do have determination.
Everybody does now, yeah.
All right, so I will use that to make the other one a 16 as well.
Sounds good. Give me 2.
So
give me damage.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my quarterstaff to hit twice. So that's going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And
16.
then I'm going to use patient defense.
Sounds good. Did you say you were doing flurry or not?
I was going to, and then I decided to use patient defense instead.
Perfect. All right. Thank you for the something good happens chat. Okay. Guardian number 4 is going to take a swing at you. Actually, 2 swings with a long, like, serrated, well, not serrated, but like spiked club that it was entombed with. The first one is going to be... Let's bet if something good happens on that one. That's going to be a miss. And with advantage on number 2 is going to be a 15 is my high. All right, 2 whiffs over your head as it groans at you. And Lyric is going to peek around from behind the corner and is going to say, "Dwarves? Even for skeletons, you're the runts of the litter!" And is going to duck back behind cover, having cast that on the one that Sindri is fighting. It is not going to care. But that's just rude. And top of the initiative, Ella.
Alrighty. I'm gonna attack again.
Do it.
Alright.
You have advantage.
You have you have disadvantage
I have
on your first
disadvantage
one.
on the first attack.
Roll flat.
Roll flat.
Okay. Excellent. Because I rolled really well.
Oh, okay.
So that's good. And then that. So that will be 27
That's a hit
and
by a large
21.
margin. Those are both hits. Give me damage.
$27 points of damage.
Nice and easy. All right, 27 points of damage. You are going to skewer into this one, and it is going to roar in pain. It's still barely up, but you can see its arcane, animating divine energy begin to flicker slightly. If this was a boss in an NES game, it'd be going like red and black. You feel me? All right. Next on the initiative, I have Carmilla. And I'm assuming Tunnel Fighter again.
You are correct.
All right, sounds good.
All right, I'm just gonna
In fact,
take one attack.
I'm gonna move to the
Sorry, go
side slightly, sorry. Not
Nope,
out
that's
of
totally
range,
fine.
just kind of giving a gap between Carmilla and I.
Totally fine. All right, Carmilla.
I'm just gonna attack this guy once. And that's gonna be 27.
Absolute hit.
And that's going to be... Whoa, no. I only have so many d6s. Don't run away on me. 6 and 6 is 12. It's going to be 12 damage.
How do you do it?
So that... Oh, yes. As Ella steps away, she's just gonna absolutely swing past right where, just baseball swing where Ella was, and just smash this thing's head back against the wall.
All right, it is going to collapse into a pile of bone meal.
Beautiful. And then is going to take a couple steps to go after the one that is that have both surrounded Anthea. Turns around and goes, "Oh, Anthea, I'm coming."
Oopsies.
Perfect.
That's going to be a 26.
26 is a hit.
Okay. And I think, Anthea, do you have temp hit points right now?
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to use my last superiority dice and use my bonus action to give you some hit points. And that is going to be a 8 plus, ooh, yay, max, an 8 plus my charisma, which is 2. So take 10 temporary hit points.
Thanks.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
And then the damage on the swing is... Oh, max on that too. Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
Never
Yeah.
happens. That is 18 damage on that swing.
Perfect. All right, that's going to shatter the old stone helmet that one is wearing. And knock it toward the wall. Anything else on your turn, or is that it?
That's literally everything I have.
Perfect. All right, Anthea, it's your turn.
I don't want to be so close to it. That's okay. It's time for you.
Oh, actually, would it have made more sense? Shoot. Anthea, would you have rathered to move or the HP?
I mean, it's all good. It's probably just gonna follow me anyhow, but it would have given me one more ranged attack. But that's
But if
okay.
if it follows you, I can get an attack of opportunity.
That's fair.
Kelly, will you allow me to retcon and have used maneuvering strike instead of rally?
I do have one something good happen, so yes, I will allow that.
Is everyone okay with that being used for that?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you can move half your movement without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Sounds good. I can move through any creature's space because I'm small. So I was gonna
yeah.
go.
So you can move, but you'd still provoke if you left their zone.
Oh,
Well, you won't provoke now.
You won't provoke now.
because Of
that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
for half your movement. Yeah.
15 would get me right here. I'm kind of in a corner, but that's okay.
All right.
All right. I want to try doing Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Oh,
Let
God.
me- And I'm gonna upcast it to level 2 because that's all I can do currently.
Okay, so Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Yeah, it's been a while. Emanates from you 30 feet long and 5 feet wide. So that would get,
Okay.
that would get them both.
That would get both of them, and it's acid. Okay, cool. I was gonna be
Yeah.
like, are you sure you want to use poison?
Oh no, it's acid. And then
Okay,
I
that-
also, for the first one. Oh yeah, it's a saving throw.
Okay, give me damage.
Alrighty. So, upcast, it's gonna be, oh my god, you know what I never have enough of? You know what, I'm rolling these twice. D4s. I
It's
never have
true.
enough D4s.
So,
Oh, yeah.
so it takes the damage at the start of each of its turns.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So it's for you, that's going to be 44 at the start of each of its turns.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So you hold up a vial, shake it up, throw like a Mentos in, it flumes up and fires out like a drain snake.
The Fresh Maker. Or Acid Maker.
All right, that's going to hit both of them. And roll me the damage because it actually is going to be one of their turns as soon as you're done.
Nice. Okay, so I'll use that one that I had just rolled, which was 7 plus 5, because it's acid.
Mm-hmm.
Plus... Oh, not as good. 12, 15, no, 16 damage. Acid damage.
16 damage. All right, that one's going to start to
Yeah.
burn as it lets out a scream. And you know, Carmilla, you're drawing my aggro, so I'm gonna aim and fire at you. That's gonna be a 26 and a 21. Okay, sorry, this is gonna
Those will
hurt.
hit. I'll take it.
Okay. Yep.
Accepted
Yeah, you
my
will.
fate.
Boo, 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 boo. That is going to be a total of 48 points of bludgeoning damage as 2 strikes hammer into you.
So, because we never actually did the short rest, you just threw out we had a short rest.
Yeah.
I did not roll healing on that, and if we had done a short rest, I probably would have. I am totally okay with you saying that no, I don't get to add those, but I will be down. Which is acceptable.
I spent the point to say that
That's
you
all good
short rested. So I'm going to assume that everybody healed up to full rolling their short rest dice.
Okay. That would be spectacular.
Especially because we're 1 player down. So
Okay. Well, they're still here in the fight, but
they're still sort of. It's me
okay.
rolling for them, and
in
I
that
can't
case,
roll.
I would have at least gotten 8 hit points back, so I am still up. But
Yay.
I will just roll that right now to figure out exactly how many. I
How many
actually
you're
left.
down? Okay, so there's that
Well,
one.
because I was
and-
down. I was down 26 before, so I'll see how many I get back.
Sounds good. And then Anthea, can you please roll me the damage for the other one?
Yes, sir. So, okay, this is its first turn with my first casting, and it's acid, so that counts for alchemical savant.
Oh, yes, that's true. So you can add that to it.
Yeah. 5 and 5 is 10, and then one more time. 4, 2, 15 again.
Okay. 15. It's going to take 15 points of damage from your acid, and is going to lock eyes with Carmilla across the dance floor. Carmilla, I need you to make me a wisdom save.
I believe that's a 7.
Oh boy. Well, you're not out of the fight yet, but as you look up at it, it's going to glare at you. You have failed and are paralyzed until it deals damage to you or until the end of its next turn. When you are unparalyzed, you are going to be frightened for a little while. So I will send you the details of this.
Woo.
Woo! All right. Sindri, you're up. There's trouble afoot.
There's trouble at hand, too. Smack, smack. Let's see if this works. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
All right, so my other one is a 13, so I assume that misses.
13 is gonna be a hit.
All right, hey. Smack, smack, so quarterstaff times 2.
Give it to me.
That's going to be 10 and 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Beautiful.
And I really don't want to get hit by these guys, so I'm going to keep using patient defense.
I
know there's like some shit going on behind me, but I'm like, I've got this one.
You got this one. You got this one. All right. First one, patient defense. That's going to be a 10 to hit you. And the next one's going to be a 12. 2 tremendous swings that are going to whiff like crazy. And as you do that, you're going to hear a voice from around the corner go, "Looks like death couldn't make you any uglier, but it sure tried." And it's going to... Why can't I roll this well against your saves? Oh my god. I even pulled up a list of insults. Damn it. Top of the initiative, Ella. Ella. Last something good happens spent. If you would like, you may spend your bonus action to make a perception roll.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not? 10.
You have determination if you want to spend it.
Sure, that takes it to 13.
Actually, what about right over there? 18 now.
18. You slipped because you stepped on a piece of jewelry. Looking down at the floor, you've kicked it into the now rough terrain that is the exploded sarcophagi to the southeast. You see it as a medallion of Dumathoin, the god of this crypt.
Okay.
Ancient, this gemstone pendant has what looks like a rough cut, yet still multifaceted emerald in the center of it, a mountain and gem forged together.
Okay. What would Ella think to do with this? Because Christine is drawing a blank.
Might
I
not
have
hurt.
no idea why you're
might
telling
not
me
hurt to
this.
pick it up.
Okay. Sure. I'll pick it up.
Okay. Now, what would you like to do with your turn?
Gonna move up and help Carmilla attack these guys.
Sounds good. Go ahead.
Oof. That is a 17. Jesus, the dice are betraying me today. And a 12.
Okay. The 17 is going to be hit. Roll damage.
$14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. As you take a step forward and stab at that one. Now, quick question. As you take a step, are you heading to the one that is marked with blue?
Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to kind of open up the field a bit, so if they decide to try and move around at all, I could potentially use Tunnel Fighter.
Okay, you'll rush up against and go, and you did 14 points of damage.
Yeah. I guess
Fantastic.
I will actually move up just a little further So it still has space to go out into the room if it's trying to attack the others, and thus still tunnel fighter.
Your blade is going to slice through this thing keenly, more keenly than you could imagine. And as you do, you're going to see the emerald on the medallion glow a bright green. Your strike goes through it like butter. You think it might be allergic to people who hold that.
Huh.
Carmilla!
Do I have a free action to throw it?
Yes, you have an, yeah, you used your bonus action to investigate it, so yes, I'll say you do have a free action.
Cool. I guess I won't do tunnel fire then. I forgot that you gave that to me as bonus action.
Okay.
Or I thought it was something good happens extra.
I said you could use your bonus action to do that.
Oh, okay. I will throw it at Carmilla and just Carmilla catch.
Okay. Carmilla.
Carmilla stands paralyzed as it hits her in the face.
All right.
Catches on your shirt then.
Carmilla, it's your turn. Would you like to use your object to interact before it hits the floor?
I'm paralyzed till the end of its turn.
Oh shit, you're paralyzed.
Can I catch?
I thought you were making a joke about how it wasn't your turn yet, so you couldn't do anything.
No, I was saying I'm paralyzed.
Okay. All right. So,
yeah, it will hit me.
I think Ellasandra didn't realize she was paralyzed.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, Carmilla.
It's perfect. I love it so much.
That's so good.
I like caught the collar of her shirt then with it or something.
Oh, well, I'll say is it bounces off of Carmilla and hits the ground between Carmilla and Anthea.
Perfect.
Okay.
Anthea, a medallion of Dumathoin lays on the ground in front of you, having bonked Carmilla in the side of the head.
What is that? She'll pick it up with object
All right.
interact. If that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that's pretty. Anyway, we're fighting. And I'm gonna throw a firebolt.
All right, go ahead.
That's a 17 to hit.
That's 17 to hit. Roll me damage.
Ooh, nice.
It is going to flash in your hand as you pick up the medallion, and the firebolt's going to... It's going to be a normal firebolt. And yet...
15 plus 5 is 20.
Okay, so that's 40 points of damage as this thing gets rocketed back against the wall by your blow.
Ooh.
Anything?
I
Anything
guess
else?
I can't toss it to anybody else because I picked it up.
You can't. You can't, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
Unless I had something good happens, guys. Then you could use your bonus actions.
This
All
is
right.
very funny and very, very silly.
I love it.
All right. This guy is going to, the one that you are fighting is going to look at Carmilla being paralyzed.
Did it use its action to wipe the acid off?
Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't.
Well, that's
give me
unfortunate
acid.
then, isn't it?
The acid is technically created by your magic, but it was technically created before you picked up the amulet. So I'm trying to figure out, roll me damage.
Yeah,
So I think it's going to take normal damage from
Yeah,
this.
I would think so, because it's not a concentration spell. If it was a concentration spell, maybe, but it's not.
Yeah,
It just
okay.
kind of like
All right, that makes
splashes
sense.
them and it stays. Yeah. Well, that's what I would say.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So,
44.
significantly less. That's going to be 4, and that's going to be 7 is 11.
11 total?
Yes.
All right, 11 total, and it's going to roar as the acid burns into it. It's going to charge you with a 19 and a 26. Do you have anything? Do you have
They
shield?
both hit. No,
Oh no,
that's okay.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's going to be boom, 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 boom. That's going to be 46 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okie dokie. I am down.
When you said okie dokie, I'm like, oh, she's good.
No.
I was like, damn, she's tough.
All right,
Not that tough.
Anthea flips over as this creature slams you against the wall repeatedly. The one to the north of Carmilla is going to charge Carmilla, thereby, oh, you don't have Tunnel Fighter on, but it is leaving your square, so you can use your reaction for an opportunity attack regardless.
I've stolen Amy's luck somehow.
Was that a nat 1?
No, I rolled a 3 though.
Okay.
So
All right.
I don't think I'm gonna hit with like. I think that ends up being 11.
11 is not enough, unfortunately. Oh, Precarious is in the chat, and used a something good happens. I'm gonna and bought 2 something good happens. I'm gonna say that as Anthea goes down, the medallion is going to skitter across the room and land at Sindri's feet.
Nice.
And Carmilla, unfortunately, this one's going to charge you, and that is going to be a 26 to hit, which means it's going to be a crit. You're going to be down.
Fantastic. Yeah, I only had 16 hit points left.
Yeah, I've got 8d6 plus something else. Like there's
Is that
no
going to
way.
put me into?
You're going to be in death saves.
Is that immediate death? Is it?
No, it's not immediate
no,
death.
But is it going to do? That's a lot.
It's not going to do more than half your
Okay.
health.
Do you want to roll it just in case?
Sure. Yeah. I'll roll more.
I don't know. It might.
It would have to do 33, 39. It would have to do 49 damage, and I would be dead.
Okay, let's find out then. Let's go, because we're using massive damage rules, so boop, boop. And then we'll go boop, boop. So how many hit points?
49.
Okay, hold on one sec.
If it's half.
Let me just double check. Threshold's equal to 50 plus or minus 10. No. Okay, so, oh boy, this is a choice. That is okay. How many hit points did you have right now?
I have 16, and my max is 66.
Okay, so 13 plus 13 plus 15. Oh. So I would have had to roll how much?
49.
Okay. Well, we are using the massive damage roll, are we not?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Carmilla, you are.
Right.
What's that?
Sorry. Nothing. You continue.
I said nothing.
You said nothing. All right, there's going to be a swing, and the last thing you see before things go dark, because I did 54 points of damage, which is not quite enough. That is going to knock your block off, though. And you are going to collapse to the ground. You know what? You're on the ground. I'm going to hit you again. All right, cool. You're -2 death saves, though. As this thing hammers you again. Sindri, you're up.
So I hear something scared at my feet, look down, see it's the amulet.
Yeah.
I'll pick that up with the back end of my staff and catch it.
Alright.
And then proceed to continue beating the snot out of this guy.
Beat the snot out of everything.
First attack is a 23 to hit.
23 to hit. Hit.
Is it advantage at hit, or is it
It has vulnerability to your attacks.
Okay.
So double your damage, double your fun.
So that's 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Yes, God, it's still up.
On a
so 16. So that is another 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
oh, this thing is now bloodied.
Can I split up flurry of blows between different targets?
Yes,
If
I think so.
Yeah, okay. I am going to use my first one.
I'll allow it.
That is a 12, which is probably a miss.
You have determination.
Yes, I will use that. Because we are in a hurry now.
You're in a hurry.
So that's another 10, so 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, this thing's looking pretty hurt. What are you gonna do?
Fuck me. Yeah, last attack, I guess. So here we go.
Do it. Nat 20.
15. So
That's a hit.
yeah. And that's another 11, so 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, this thing is on last legs here, Chris.
Oh! I am going to... its attack, it's all over Carmilla, so I'm going to run over to it and try and distract it. So I'll take the attack of opportunity and just...
And that's going to be a 17.
17 misses me.
Oh, wait, pardon me. I have disadvantage. Oh, I already had disadvantage against you. What am I talking about? All right, so using that, you're going to dodge. It's going to swing and explode the statue next to it.
Don't do that. So I'm just gonna... Hey, get over here. Ook, ook.
All right, that one is going to charge you. All right, it is its turn, Sindri. Time to make 2 swings against you. Number 1 is going to be 16. That's not going to hit. Number 2 is going to be a 16. But this is the first time in the entire campaign that patient defense has done you good.
Those were not with patient defense, because I used my flurry of blows.
Oh, that's true. You can do both, right?
But I have the amulet, so does that mean I disadvantage against me? So
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah, but this is truly the only time I haven't been crit while using patient defense. It's very nice.
It's true.
So far.
Okay, Carmilla looks the deadest. I'm gonna make a quick... Yeah, there's someone on top. And Lyric is going to round the corner and go, "Hey, you dumb... Oh, fuck!" Or, pardon me, she wouldn't say that. Oh! Carmilla, bugger! And is going to cast a 3rd level healing word on you. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to heal 13 points of damage, Carmilla. And
Somebody doesn't breathe but forgets.
it's true. All right, top of the initiative, I've got Ella. Oh, you know what? She's going to make a crossbow attack too, because why not? All right, that was pretty good. That's going to be 1d8 as a hit. That's going to be 7 points of damage. Oh man, this one really is looking bad. All right, she rounds the corner, heals, and fires a crossbow into the one that is trying to pound Sindri. Phrasing. And Alessandra.
All right. Well, that works out because I was gonna try and slide up next to Carmilla and hit her with a Cure Wounds. But I don't have to, so this is great. I'm just gonna attack.
Sounds good. Breck bought you determination.
That's not gonna help me rolling 2 3s in a row. The fuck is my dice tonight?
What's your bonus to hit?
8. So that's 11.
If you spend your determination, you never know.
I think I hit with like a 13.
I will try for a 14.
That's a hit! Congratulations!
Woo! 1 hit.
Jesus Christ, gang.
I am rotated through all of my fucking dice and my damage die just rolled a 3. What is with 3s tonight?
All things come in 3s.
Alright, at least that's 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yeah.
All right. 10 damage. Are you attacking, I guess, the one directly beneath you?
Yes.
All right, that's going to slash into them. No smite? No smite. All right.
Yeah.
And what are you doing for your bonus action?
Tunnel.
All right, tunnel.
That thing.
All right, you're going to tunnel. You're going to burrow into the floor. It sounds great. Carmilla, you are suddenly awake on your feet. The sound of... You were just in the most delightful place. There were these little red creatures with pitchforks poking you in the butt.
That sounds about right.
Some of them looked like lyric. But if the printer hadn't run out of ink when printing her.
That's very good. Okay, well, I know nothing about this magic amulet that's going around, so I'm just gonna swing at the one on Anthea.
I believe in you. Believe in the heart of the dice.
Why did you say that? Okay, one's a 21.
Yep.
And one is a 14.
That's a hit.
Oh, thank criminy. Okay.
Praise Criminy.
The first attack.
The first Church of Criminy.
is, 8 and 6 is 12. Sorry, 14.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 and 6 is 12. So 26.
26. Oh man, this thing's on last legs. If you had one more of those in here, you're sure you could destroy this thing.
I don't. I'm all out.
However,
Is
you
there
are
an
going.
off? Can I make an offhand attack with a short sword? Is it small enough to do an offhand attack?
A short sword?
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
is it
you
just
can-
a dagger?
You can do offhand
Because
attacks.
like the bonus action offhand attack, right? Because is that how that works?
Short sword's light.
Yeah, so long. Well, you have to be using a light weapon in your primary hand too, though.
Oh, but I don't think a mace is. I think it's.
I don't
medium.
think Lightbringer is.
It's a one-handed weapon, but I don't think it's light.
Unfortunately not.
So never
Unfortunately
mind.
not. I really feel like there should be shield bash rules in 5e though.
I know.
You know what? I'm gonna put that on my to-do list. I'll add a shield that is bashable.
And I just play Pathfinder. Pathfinder has full shield bashing.
Let's
Yeah,
add another
well-
rule or another system.
Let's just add another system into our system.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
That's.
pick a new edition of D&D and sell new books.
There you go.
Oh man. Well, but let's not rename the edition.
There we go.
All right. You know, I think we just need one D&D. We don't need multiple D&Ds. All right. Anthea, please tell me what's going on inside of your mind that is anchoring you to this plane of existence.
Scientific curiosity. We still haven't figured out what's going on, and she can't let her teammates down now. She feels like she hasn't even done anything.
This is true. As you think about that,
Thanks.
your lifeblood slows, and you are going to blink and have 1 hit point at the start of your turn.
Whoa! I get immediately smart. Oh, at the start of my turn.
You do your death saves at the start of your turn.
Ooh. Okay. It's like in my face, yeah?
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
like over you, green light.
like you owe it money, right? like,
I've never been to the Crooked Tavern. Oh, I'm gonna grab Hugh and just schmack.
all right. So you're like,
Yeah. That's a 13.
that's a hit.
Oh god, okay, I was like, I could do determination. It's not gonna be much damage though. Ka-chow. Oh, max 7.
7. How do you do it?
Oh no way! I'm gonna take its head off.
Its head
And then like
flop.
land on the ground.
Oh,
And then
also, I
Cough
don't.
up blood.
All right,
Yeah.
and the acid that you put on it is going to finish eating away the body.
Oh. Oh, you know, I looked it up. It's actually is a concentration spell.
Meh.
So
So,
it would
you
have been
know,
gone.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Smack. Okay,
Yeah, so the acid will burn away and the body will decrepify. So there we go.
perfect.
All right, and that's one less of these guys to deal with. All right, number 3 is going to be stuck between between Carmilla and Ella. Are you doing anything else on your turn, Anthea?
No, I don't have the amulet any longer.
This is true. All right, and I'm going to take a swing against Alessandra. It's going to be a 4 plus 7. That's an 11. All right, Alessandra, here's for all the marbles. Oh, that's 24 marbles. Does 24 hit you?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I had to wake my mouse back up before I could get over to unclick
That's
the mute button.
totally fine. At least it doesn't crit you, but it does do 23 points of bludgeoning to you.
I really don't like that.
Well, you're gonna like that it is not its turn anymore as it slams its fist into you and roars in Dwarven, "You shall not enter the tomb!" And, Sindri, you're up.
I am going to enter the tomb, and you are going to be dust, and then I'll make my attack against it with not advantage, but with vulnerability.
superpowers.
So first attack is 14 plus
Hit.
14 plus. Never mind. 11, so 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy crap! How do you do it?
Yeah, so just like hammer it directly through the floor, through the head, and just straight in.
Perfect.
And then wing it up at the next one.
All right, do it.
So 13 plus 8, so
Hit.
that's going to be another 20 points of damage.
Ooh, 20.
So 10 doubled.
Okay, 10 doubled. All right, that's going to smash through part of it. 2 more of those, and it might be gone.
Yeah, let's go. Let's just go all in. So that is a 17 and a 16. So 2 more hits.
2 more hits.
And I have to use unarmed attacks, not my staff for those. That's going to be 6, so 11 points of damage doubled for 22.
That'd be 12.
Oh, yeah. Nope, I have a +5 bonus, so 6 plus 5, so 11.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and I rolled 2 6s, so that
Well,
is...
no, on vulnerability, you double damage.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a
So-
straight double.
Okay, cool. 6 plus 5, so 6 plus 5, so 22 points of damage doubled to 44.
Oh, is that total?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that means that you did 12 on the first one, and then you did an additional 32
20.
on this.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly down to 0. What do you do?
And then I'm just going to kick this one directly into the wall.
You shall not. And with that, the battle's over.
I'll swing the amulet around. Nice find. Hand it to Alessandra.
Is everyone okay?
I think I lost. I think the world's really swimming. I think I lost like a lot of blood.
Oh, you lost a
Internally.
lot of blood. Oh, yeah, you might want to sit down. Here. Sindri will grab his bedroll and just kind of slide it behind Anthea.
Oh, thank you. I'm just gonna take a nap, right?
Yeah, just... Oh,
Are
God.
you sure this is a good place to long rest?
No,
May-
no. It's not a long rest. This is
You
just...
can carry me.
We have some magic, right? We have some healing. Does someone have any healing potions? Oh,
Just
Oh.
yes, I can.
Okay,
Just a moment. Lyric has cure wounds, right? I've seen them use it.
yeah, Lyrics use cure wounds on me.
Okay, so let's go ahead and spend another 3rd level spell slot. Oh, that's actually it could be worse. That's gonna be 4, 7, 15. So she's gonna cast that on Anthea because Anthea is super messed up. That's gonna be 21 points of healing.
Nice. I do actually have 2 healing potions. So now that I can think more clearly. So you said 21?
21, yeah.
I will. How much is one? I'm gonna do 1 potion for the moment.
2d4 plus 2, I think.
2d4 plus 2.
Do you roll it? Do I roll it?
You might as well let me roll it because I'll cheat and
Yeah.
give you like 11 hit points. Did I roll 11 or did I just round up? You'll never know.
Hmm.
You'll
Can you
never
roll
know.
one for me as well? I would like to.
Sure. Do you want me to cheat on that one too?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to use the 1 I just rolled. That would be stupid. That is going to be 10 points of healing.
Awesome.
I will also
I'm-
cure wounds. Oh, sorry.
Going to use my lay on hands on myself for 25
Sounds good.
points.
I'm going to start using an alternate rule in my homebrew games, by the way, where it's if you drink a potion, you get, like, outside of combat or spend a full action to drink it, you'll gain full.
Oh, that sounds
I've
good.
I've
'cause you get
heard
all of it,
that
right?
used.
Yeah, and if you
Yeah.
drink it in a hurry and spend a bonus action, you get what you roll because you don't,
Yes.
you spill it.
It's
Yeah.
like you're
Yeah.
when you cheat shotgunning a beer.
Right? It
Yeah.
just gets everywhere, right?
Oh yeah, totally finished it. Crushed it. You lose.
Oh, does NatPod use that one? Cool.
Okay, that's where I heard it from. I was like, I know I've heard that used. Are
Everybody
we
has
taking
better
a
rules
short
in the core book.
rest?
I think this is time to take a short rest.
Oh, that would
Can
be
Lyric
perfect.
use her
I think I'm going
ability?
to use. I think I'm going to use Song of Rest if that's all right. Hold
very
on.
all
Let
right.
me
That's
just.
nice.
What does that give you extra?
An extra hit dice worth of healing.
Oh,
Cool. In that case, that's.
So
4
she'll
and
start
2,
strumming
6.
on her guitar and go, "Zombies beware, we're here to fight. With sword and spell we'll set things right. Undead legions fall to your doom. We'll send you back to your stinky tomb."
sorry.
Yes.
Let's see.
Is that
I
an
think
extra?
it's just an extra 1d6. Yeah.
Is that an extra per time you roll a hit die, or just
No,
total?
it's just the extra d6, I believe, actually.
Yeah.
I am spending 2 hit dice.
I rolled max on 2 hit dice.
Nice.
Amazing.
5.
Do you guys want to start instituting the potion rule as of this game?
Sure.
I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Sure.
So Christa, you have time, so add 2 more hit points, and Caitlan add 1 more hit point.
Nice.
But it'll only be on potions because they're magically delicious.
Isn't 10 the max?
Oh yeah.
2d4 and 2.
That's
How
why
did I get
was like,
11 then?
what? I don't
I
know.
don't know
I
how
thought
you
I
got
was like,
11.
okay, cool.
No, I guess you're right. 10 it is.
I'll take it.
Right?
You know what? Gain 11. It was really powerful. It was really picante.
You really did cheat.
It really did.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought it was. I thought it was all on purpose.
No, I think I added
Anthea's
the
just very small.
I added a wisdom
Oh, yeah, it's
modifier
an
of plus
extra.
3 to it for some reason in my head. I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Oh.
Oh
Oh my
god.
goodness.
Go team. It's a Monday.
33
Yeah.
and 18 is.
All right, back to 54. Hell yes.
Hey guys, I'm the only one that didn't get absolutely fucked up that combat. What happened?
It's not true. I hid around the corner.
Oh, right. Yes, sorry, Lyric. I forgot you were hiding.
But
You were
it
back
is-
there. That's on
It
me.
was. Clearly, we are in some kind of upside down realm
Okay.
that we must leave as soon as possible.
Well,
Should we perhaps continue on now that we have taken a breath?
to be honest, I could probably use about 5 more minutes.
How about we take 5?
Let's take 5. And on that, let's take 5, folks. We'll be back in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. Waka waka. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is the part of the program where I'm going to talk to the chat.
Hello, chat.
Oh god. Whew. This has been fun. Amy, you're more animated than usual. The picture of perfection. Thanks, Kelly. It's good to be here. I say, wiggling the photo. Yeah. Well, Amy, I hope your migraine's doing better. You're down 2 spell slots. I already told you in Facebook chat. But hey, everybody, how you doing? How you doing? I hope you're all doing well. How's everybody else doing tonight?
Oh, you know.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Christa. We picked up some energy drinks at Costco the other day that I think you might like. They're like the what are they called, Christine? The mallow ones? Oh, is that the peach one? Is it any good? Like the peach Pepsi? Okay.
Yeah.
We almost got that, then we got the lime one because we're basic.
I see. I don't really like the lime one, but I like the peach one.
I like anything with lime in it.
Mhm.
But they're these ones that you can get at Costco. They've got like a 15 pack for like, I don't know, like $20. They've got 120 milligrams of caffeine in it.
Oh, that's
but it's
less
like-
than most, which is nice.
It's less than most, and it's like naturally sourced caffeine or something like that. Like it's supposed to be better for you, and they're sugar free. But they've got like strawberry lemonade or strawberry limeade is one of the flavors, and then fruit punch, and then orange.
Nice.
You can't really go wrong with those.
Oh,
Is it organic and
Yeah.
free range?
Yeah, they're organic, free range,
is
grass
it
fed.
GMO free?
Yeah, there's
My GMO Monster energy drink.
I would like the lime and the coconut, please and thank you.
That's true. Man, we bought like
Oh,
So-
have you guys had the coconut?
what? Where's the
Your
where's
coconut?
that?
So good. So it's only in the States right now, but you can find it at like, weird
If
little
only
corner
I
stores
was
that do
going
an
to the States in
import.
like literally 3 weeks. Crap.
Okay, so as awful as the word creamy is to me, I can handle moist any day of the week. Creamy, no.
What about what
But
if it's moist
it
and
is-
creamy?
I can handle half of it.
Call me.
So it's Coke creamy
Moist.
coconut. And it is no, sorry, it's not Coke, it's Dr. Pepper. It's Dr. Pepper creamy coconut.
Yeah, those are two different
And it
things,
is-
Christa. What is wrong with you?
I'm aware I've been drinking a lot of Coke lately, and they both have red cans. I'm sorry.
That's
Dr. Pepper
brown.
creamy coconut. Not this can. This can is red. The creamy coconut Dr. Pepper can is red.
Okay. I'll
That's
forgive
so
you this time.
it looks like a Coke can. My point being, it is the most delicious thing I have ever consumed. It is like everything that is good about Dr. Pepper and a pina colada together, and it is the most delicious, refreshing, sweet goodness. And yes, if you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. And it comes in zero, so everybody can have
Sponsored
it.
by
Zero
whoever
still has
owns
a little bit
Dr.
of
Pepper
zero,
in your
but-
region.
You know who owns Dr. Pepper? Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, that's what I said. Whoever owns Dr. Pepper in your region, because it's regionally based.
Oh,
Like-
true. But
like
and
the-
do you know what Dr. Pepper in Canada owns? Mott's
Clamato? Of
Wait,
Clamato
Dr. Pepper?
fame?
of Clamato fame.
Of my favorite
It's
like summertime
Keurig
beverage?
Dr. Pepper. The company is Keurig Dr. Pepper, who owns Mott's.
And presumably Keurig.
And presumably Keurig.
No, that's just a weird
Wow,
like
anyway.
coincidence.
It's just a
I don't know
weird.
why my mom and I got on a search hole.
Hold on.
What
hold
is
on.
your
I
favorite
have an
evil
idea.
company? What's your favorite secretly evil company? No, we probably shouldn't admit that on the air.
But hold on, like Keurig Clamato pods.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, Keurig Clamato pods.
Well,
for
that-
scissors.
Yeah,
Look at
because
this
you get the
face.
little
And you shove it through.
thing. Well, no, but you can get those. You get they're like a Keurig machine, except it's a little drink flavor pod, and you load it with different boozes, and then you tell it what
we
you
have
want.
we have
and it
Mountain
adds
Dew.
the
We
booze.
have crab juice.
We have rats on stick. We have everything
Exactly.
you want.
The club cup of-
This bar has everything. It's got rat on stick. It's got Clamato coffee.
God damn it! Just oh, this bar has yeah. Well, folks, I hope you're all having a good night because I'm not anymore at the thought of dehydrated clam juice. Just add water. What the fuck? Oh God. So, well, hi folks. How's it going tonight? I hope you're doing well. Other things that are coming that you should know about. We're about to be off for a bunch of days in a row. Strangely, so Phandelver is not going to be running next week because it's Canada Day, because somehow it's already July. And a bunch of people have like barbecue plans and things like that, so we decided to take the night off. So we'll be back in 2 weeks for Phandelver. But through happenstance, we don't have anything else this week. I have a friend who I haven't seen in 10 years coming into town on Thursday. And then we got Vampire on Wednesday, and we got Shards tomorrow. But after that, we don't have anything from Vampire to Vampire. It's real weird. I'm a little scared. I have 6 nights off in a row.
Spring break.
So yeah, spring break. One of the nights we've decided I'm going to film some stuff off camera because I gotta. But even that, it's like, what? I don't have free time. And I don't, because the week after that, I have game, like we're running game Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, that's 8 games in a row. I might cancel one of those games, just so you know, so that I can take a nap. World Building Wednesday is happening this Wednesday, but I'm starting early because I forgot I have an eye appointment at 1 o'clock, and I had to wait for a month to get my new contacts because I have to wear them for a freaking costume. But it will be happening. So World Building Wednesday is probably going to start around like 10. I think it's going to go for like 10 to noon or something like that this week, so that I can go get my eyes checked, go to Costco Optical, and buy a rotisserie chicken and get some contact lenses. Kelly got bored with World Building Window.
Does anyone else have the TikTok brain rot of my brand regarding contact lenses?
What? Are you back on the talk?
I have special eyes. Yes, I'm back on the talk.
How dare you, Christa?
It's honestly probably the decline of my mental health, to be perfectly honest. I'm going to delete it again.
You probably should delete it again.
But then how will you get all the important TikToks I send you?
Oh, it's true. You do send me a lot of very important TikToks.
I send you a lot of important reels because I still have never been on TikTok.
Yes.
You're free.
Yes, many reels.
It's not any freer.
It's just a month late.
Yeah, that's fair. It's like reels are the Canada of TikTok.
Correct.
They get everything a month later. Yeah. Have you guys? There's a great new meme about Zuckerberg. I knew it was like 6 months ago, but I found it on my phone. Where it's him with a beard, and it's like the new models. The new models were even more human. Bad breath, good, like the Terminator lines. It's just like, oh, it's great. Speaking of which, I hate my phone right now. My phone decided that even though the setting wasn't on, that all of my photos would be uploaded to Google Photos.
Is that what you wanted?
No, not even a little bit. I don't think Google Photos should exist.
Have you considered uploading all your shit to Google Photos? I promise we won't train AI on it.
Well, if they want to train AI in some of those photos, I'm gonna need some royalties. Need to transfer him to Dorktales TikTok. Yeah. You need me to take it back over, Christa?
Well, I made it at the time, and then I was like, hey, do you want this? But TikTok has this stupid thing that in order to change the email on it, it sends you an email, like a confirmation email, but it gives you like 30 seconds to put it in the thing. So like, unless you and I are in the same room or like on a Zoom call, like waiting for the thing to come through. So at some point.
Well, the next time I'm over at your place, we'll do it, okay? I'll come and crash sometime.
I mean, we can do it on a call at some place. It's totally fine. I mean, you're welcome to crash anytime. But
I'd rather come over to your place. We can party. I'll bring some of that cream soda.
That is also allowed.
The Dr. Pepper. All right. Yeah. So big question, folks. How long do you want to go tonight? We are without an Amy. I have a really cool fight I can hit you with.
I'm sure. Anything?
Yeah, let's fucking go, I guess.
Right?
Let's fucking go.
For those of us that all
Round two,
are we all short rest renewers?
No.
No.
No, I don't get like anything
Yeah,
except
it's-
hit points.
it's
All
me
of
and
my
you.
stuff is
No.
long rest.
Yeah,
Oh,
most things are
damn.
long rest. Like,
Fighters, monks,
Fighters and
Yes.
monks.
bro, like
I am
bro chest bump.
down from where I
Exactly.
would prefer not going super late because my back's already getting sore from sitting in my
That's
chair.
fair. And you. All right.
I'm feeling very fidgety.
So, ladies, gentlemen, gentle thems, and other friends, I think it's about time that we head back in. Should I play a character that has a Scottish accent sometime? Should I do
Yes.
it?
Have you not?
I mean, I've played a lot of NPCs that do, but
Hmm.
not any PCs.
Do you want
See
to do
how-
it for 8 to 12 months?
Aye, I think I could.
You
I can do
could.
that.
Do you wanna?
That'll do, Chris. That'll do.
You listen. I've been called pig by a lot of men.
I didn't call you Pig. I called you Chris. You're projecting.
oh my goodness. Is that a please?
Oh, well, in that case, if you wanted to play cops. Now, I'll be the robber. Okay, so, no. Maybe, but no. That's my
I'm not putting
X
X on our
Right.
channel. I'm putting it on the screen. Like,
God. I love you guys. Cheers. Oh, this is some chaotic energy, and I love it. Oof. All right, let's head back in the game. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to Phandelver and Below the Shadow. You know what's funny? Just real quick before we hop back in. People who watch the cut version of this or listen to the podcast have no idea how fucking dumb we are, and I love it. Anyway,
well, they might know.
okay,
There's a
they
little,
know.
there's a little giveaway.
There's a little giveaway as a prize. Just 7th caller gets to find out how dumb we are. All right.
As a treat. How stupid
As a
we are.
treat, you know? All right. So, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, here on Dork Tales. You take a few moments to recover, recuperate, and prepare to go further into the crypt of the Talhund. You wait in the darkness, feeling out the moment that it is time to finally pull yourself off the floor and begin proceeding deeper into the crypt. What do you do?
I'll wait for everyone else to get the signal that they're ready to go, because I'm, for once, feeling pretty okay. But
I will proceed with a bit more caution.
I'll like take a step in front
Ella's
of
just
Anthea.
going to keep her hands to herself now.
So let's let's keep going.
All right. The hall in front of you stretches out beyond the vision of your dark vision. The north wall has 3 doors. The south wall bears an elaborate carving of a procession of dwarf priests carrying wrapped bodies. But what gains your attention is the sound of splashing water that echoes from the west end of this long hallway.
Is it? Do they look like priests of Dumathorn?
They do look like priests of Dumathorn, yes. Carved into the relief.
Does anything look out of the normal for it, or does it look like there's pretty standardized? Or
Make me a religion roll.
4.
Looks completely normal, although I don't know, maybe some of their eyes are a little bit staring at you.
That's probably the nerves and my like. You know, it's probably the seizure. It's probably fine. North door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
I don't want them looking at me anymore. Let's go.
They are a little creepy. Always watching.
Always watching, Wazowski.
As you take a step through the north door, you are going to see that there is a stone slab in the middle of this room that bears a few tools, old metal ones covered in dust. A deep basin is near the slab. Wall carvings show dwarves reverently tending to the dead. In this room, you see that the basin over next to the table is empty, save for a few pumice stones.
Well, this is nice.
To the west, you see there are two more similar chambers adjoined with no doors attached.
It's like a workshop.
Chris knows what this is for. Sindri is going to quietly pad through the rooms after like inviting people in there with him, but just like kind of take a quieter approach.
All right.
Carmilla will go in but stand near the back to not make noise.
Sounds good. Lyric and Alessandra.
I will stay by the door because I just clank around all the time and make a bunch of noise.
You do.
So I will
Yeah.
be ready if something happens.
Oh, I'll stay out here with you, if that's all right.
All right. I think you're a lot quieter than I am.
Oh yes, of course I am. You're going to hear clank. The sound of metal dragging on stone. At the end of the hallway, the ghostly image of an elderly dwarf in priest vestments wanders back and forth, aimlessly shifting along the corridor's length as if in shock. He's dragging behind him a battle axe, stained with purple ichor.
Lyric,
Do you see that
do
too?
you see that?
I see that. Is that a ghost?
I think so.
Jinkies. Who is carrying the amulet right now? I believe it's
Anthea had
Sindri's.
it last, didn't she?
And
No, it fell from my hand.
Sindri has it.
Sindri.
Ah.
Sindri had it.
Mm-hmm.
Should we tell the others, or should we? What do we do? I don't think it sees us.
I guess let's go get the others. And she'll go through the door and kind of drag Lyric with her quietly and kind of wave at the others a bit. And dwarf ghost, big axe.
Oh.
Into the hallway.
Okay. Well, I'll go see if it's friendly.
Yeah, you can speak with it. Unless it knows common, then we can all speak with it.
Well, Sindri will have the amulet Doomethorn and just.
Ah, that too!
Well, time to go say hi and make a new friend.
Okay,
Again.
friends.
We'll follow Sindri.
Because is this a door that I can open?
You can open all of them, yes. So stepping through that door, though, as you move through that room, you're going to see a couple more things in the center room. The basin next to you in the center room is completely empty, not even any pumice stones.
Huh.
But there is like a beautiful mural along the northern wall of all of these rooms. But you're not really focused on that, are you?
Not right now. I have a dwarven ghost to befriend.
This is fair.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh, indeed.
Because of all those jokes, I feel like this is the perfect place to do a Scooby-Doo chase because we've got all these doors and hallways.
We can also poke our head around the corner together.
I think that's probably the safest way to do it, but yes.
Here, I'll come out the other door.
And Thea's at the top, right?
Yeah, I'll be.
Of course.
I'll come back
Are
the
you
other
on
way so we can
someone's
actually do the poke and look. So here, let's do this right.
All right. Dun 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 dun. Perfect. You look out and are going to see this ancient, ghostly dwarf continuing to drag that ichor-coated axe up and down the hallway. He looks shell-shocked.
Sindri will look at the others and go, time to go say hi. Sindri will speak in Dwarven. Hail and well met.
He looks up at you, almost through you.
Are you one of the... Are you a survivor?
What happened here?
They came. All of them. The ones who eat the mines.
There are enemies. There are enemies now. We're here to avenge what was done here.
I tried to stop them. I took some of them. But the rest... The rest... Now this place is defiled. Can you hear it? Splash. Splash. I cannot rest as long as that accursed noise keeps splashing.
Let me see if we can help you, brother.
If only I'd been able to reach my armor, I would have been able to do some good, to last a bit longer, to take a few more heads.
What's your name?
Glowing brown brow.
Gloin, I'll find your clan. I'll find your descendants.
Make me a persuasion roll.
If this fails, I can re-roll it with Tongue of the Dragon.
You absolutely can.
I rolled an 11.
An 11? I would re-roll it with Tongue of the Dragon if I were you.
Aha. Well, let's see. I'll take an 11.
You have,
Sindri, I think you
oh.
should talk to him like this. I think he'd appreciate it if you things a bit more in a sort of way. I
Okay.
don't know. But take +5 to that, please.
All right,
Ooh,
so 16.
That's much better. So
Thank you.
With that 16, he's going to look at you.
You should defend yourself. You should see the attendant. She prepares the bodies, and she protects the flesh. And he'll turn and look kind of toward the door to the northwest, and then will fade out of existence.
Okay, well, he's not my friend, but he's not my enemy. That's fine.
That could go surprisingly smoothly.
Sindri
Good
will
help,
begin
Sindri.
cursing in Elvish very quickly. Okay, so, Gloin Brownbrow died fighting off Mind Flayers here. That was the blood. That was the ichor.
Whoa.
Brave man.
Splash.
He can't rest until that splashing is taken care of. If we can help him, we should. He said he was disconnected from his armor when the fight came, so he wasn't ready to forward. He couldn't last as long as he should have. But he also said we should meet the attendant. I think she's in the farthest room. I don't know if she'll be our friend or not, but let's.
One way to find out. And he didn't seem hostile to you, did he?
He was willing to talk.
Okay. Didn't seem like he was leading you into a trap, did he? I don't know. We'll find one way to find out.
Sindri's not stupid, so can I make an insight check on how that conversation went?
Yeah, totally.
20. So 23.
23? No, you think that he's a ghost and he's probably stuck in his loop.
All right.
But that amulet sure made that a lot easier.
All right. Well, let's go talk to the attendant. Proceed down down the hall and go to the door he was heading toward. Actually, wait. Hold on. I saw something in that other room. Let's go back through the middle.
did?
Walk through it so I take a look at that mural.
You absolutely can. You are going to see that in the central chamber, as you step into it, there is a relief on the wall. And as you wander through, can I get a perception roll from everybody? And Carmilla, are you headed back into the room as well? Okay. Lyric will take up the end.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
16.
13.
18.
Looking back into the room, you are going to see two things. One is that there is a corpse lying in the western room. Old and down to the bone. The back of the head is cracked open. And it looks like something with great force pried open the skull. However, lying amidst that room is a full set of pieces of plate armor. It looks like funeral armor for one of the Talhund. Probably the armor that Gloin was talking about.
Oh, wowee.
He said we should protect ourselves.
Mhm.
Attendant? Sindri will say it again in Dwarven. Attendant, are you here?
There's nothing there but the corpse. But as Sindri is saying that, it was 23 the high roll in perception.
I think
Dirty.
dirty 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're dirty 20. You are also going to notice that as Sindri is talking about an attendant, there is a large relief along the northern wall, and in it, you are going to see that one of the murals is that of an attendant preparing a body. Actually placing their hand within the chest of a dead priest. And you can see that there is a slight collection of dust around the seam of the hand.
Oh, there's some dust there. Do you think that might be something that moves?
Hmm.
Anthea, does it look like it would move?
Let me take a closer look. Can I take a closer look?
You absolutely can. It does look like it moves.
It does look like it moves. Should I move it?
I think so.
Does it look like it holds something?
No, it looks like it's reaching into the corpse, like into a cavity inside of this carved priest's chest.
I'm
But
gonna
it looks
touch it.
like you could probably press on the hand.
Where use
Yeah,
use your
let's
tongues.
touch hands. Oh, with tongs. Tongs to hands.
The hand is
I don't
going
think
to
it's that
slide
bad.
in with a click,
Oh,
and a door is going to slide open. It opens to, strangely, a small, empty room that bears a heavy stone door opposite its entrance. Not a door, actually. What you are going to see is that it opens to an almost completely airtight wall. However, there are going to be just the barest traces with that unnatural 20 that you rolled, Christine, of scrapes.
I will point those out.
It looks like
oh.
this might have some type of mechanism that opens some type of, almost like a revolving door. You don't think the lever's probably here. You think that you probably found the entrance to it and you'll have to rotate somewhere else. I'll give you that one for free.
Okay. Interesting.
Do you think this armor will fit anyone? I mean, they're dwarves. And again, I guess dwarves are just humans with short legs.
I mean, it could probably be modified. Sindri will look over at Anthea, look over at Lyric, look over at Alessandra, who's already wearing plate, and look at Carmilla.
Carmilla, do you want to tank up?
Yes, I suppose if it isn't going to hinder me too much. Does plate have a max +2, or do I?
So plate, no dex, but it puts you at 18 automatically.
Cool. I'll take it.
Yeah, so it's 18 no dex, and then with your shield you'll be at a 20.
I don't have a shield.
Oh.
Keep thinking I have a shield, but
keep
she's
thinking you have a
supposed to
shield.
fight with a two-handed weapon. That was the whole shtick, and then you gave me a mace that was magic, and so.
By the way, you know that you can.
I really don't have a choice.
So, Christa, one thing real quick. Did you change your fighting style? Or are you still a great weapon fighter?
I'm still a great weapon fighter.
So you know you can change that every ability score increase, or I think even more often than that, with some of the optional rules. I'd allow you to swap it out if you'd rather have like the dueling fighting style.
I'll think about it at the end, because I know, like, I wasn't gonna go great weapon fighting. I know I was gonna change something, but I changed a whole bunch of my build.
That's fine.
Because I think I kept planning to go back to the longsword because I like the D10 above the D6,
Mm-hmm.
but you know it's hard to beat the 2d6 against undead.
That's fair, and there are a lot of undead here. So if you do want to change that at the end of this session, let me know, okay?
Okay, cool, we'll do.
And you can switch to any fighting style that makes sense.
We can be
Cool.
twinsies.
Yeah.
Sword and board broads.
Alessandra, I've never worn this plate. Can you help?
Oh, sure. clomp, clomp, clomp in her own plate.
Exactly.
Now, this is glorious looking funerary armor. To give you a sense of what this looks like, actually I need to pull up Dumathoin real quick. So, looking at funerary armor of someone who follows Dumathoin, it is going to have this massive mountain like carved into the chest. It's like a flat plate with like raised embossed mountain with a carved gemstone right in the center of the breast. It's absolutely stunning armor and hasn't aged a day.
Well, Alizarin, if you were not wearing your family's armor, I would ask if you would like to wear this. It is more, I feel, befitting your stature.
Well, I mean, that's okay, but I've got my plate, so you need plate. We just need to get you a shield next.
Yes, that will be a new experience. I've used big weapons for so long. I was not taught much of the defense. A good offense is the best defense, is what my uncle taught me. So, let's...
It's useful to
Great.
have like something to hide behind sometimes, though, especially when they're breathing like fire at you.
That does sound useful.
Helpful.
Yes. This is very true. So shall we find how to enter this place?
I think there's more hallway down there.
There it is.
I don't know
That would be so cool.
I don't know. Wait. I don't know if the switch is in here. I don't think the switch is in here. I think the switch is elsewhere in the larger area.
Probably around the
seems,
corner of the hall. Maybe it's on the other side.
All right.
Maybe
There's a-
it's...
There's another opening down the end that kind of looks like it maybe turns off.
Oh, maybe it's an escape tunnel.
Like an escape room?
I've never been to one of them. Well, that's not true. I did go to one in Candlekeep. They were all the rage for a while.
Yeah, I heard about that. But
What?
more like a way out of the temple. There's no way up, though. And what would they be planning to escape from?
Well, apparently it didn't
Mind
work.
flayers? Yes.
Yes.
Well, yeah, let's go see if we can find it.
Okay,
Yeah. I think you have the right idea, Alessandra. Let's go.
that sounds so fun.
All right. With that, newly donned your armor. I'll say that there might... Do you think there's a moment while you're helping each other put on that armor where there's like a moment? Or is it just all business, no pleasure?
I don't know.
I have a feeling that they both have a moment without acknowledging it.
Everyone else has a moment watching you two have a moment. Sindri looking at like Anthea.
Looking at Lyric, looking at Anthea.
Sips tea.
Ah,
Cut that
brother.
with a
Just fucking Kermit over here.
you could cut that with a butter knife. All right. Stepping out into the hallway again. You'll look beyond and see that most of the end of this hallway has collapsed into a flooded pit. The dark water ripples and splashes strangely, as though something lurks deep within it. The water is bubbling, like a hot tub. Splish, splash, splish, splash.
That's not quite right.
He said he couldn't rest as long as that sound was continuing. Let's
Let's turn off the faucet.
Yeah. Does anyone else have like? So just gonna look down the hallway. Does anyone else have like a really bad feeling about this?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Always.
As long as it's not just me.
What do you do?
Let's go. Let's do. Let's
Okay.
tear. Unwrap the bandage. Let's just go.
Rip off the bandage.
All
To
right.
you.
I have a
Hey, remember when we were in that other tunnel and there was that big monster, like sea monster under the lake?
Yes. That was a while ago now.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It feels like months.
I'm trying not to remember that.
Sindri will look at the water suspiciously.
All right.
Hmm.
As you move forward, you will hear the sound of the sloshing water. And as you approach, a blast of it will strike out at you, wetting your pants for you. And you'll hear a high-pitched giggle from the water. As a water weird, this elemental creature shaped vaguely like a dragon or a long manta eel, like a long lamprey, rises out of the water and hisses.
Ah, you're the problem.
And then the ground is going to start to shake. As behind it, the water is going to shift. And an immense three-headed hydra rises from the water and lets out a triumphant, hungered roar.
How did that even fit in here?
I was wrong.
No.
That was the problem.
And I think that's what we're going to call game for tonight, so that Amy can come back to this.
Amazing.
God damn it.
Well, I'm glad we healed up.
I hate the Endurix so much.
1 HP into that would be awful.
Right? I love this Hydra. I love it. I love it.
Oh.
Hey, folks, we're ending a little early tonight because we're down a player, but we'll be back in 2 weeks. We're taking Canada Day off next week, so you'll have to, stay on your toes and wait for the Hydra fight, because it is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. This is my favorite part of this dungeon, and, second favorite part. There's one part that's coming right away afterwards, but I hope you enjoyed that, players. Be sure to come back tomorrow night for the Shards of Nirn as we also go underground and underwater to solve another problem, because it's a very fluid type of gaming season. I don't know. And with luck, we'll be back with Vampire on Wednesday, now that one of our players is feeling much better. Big love to you all, folks, and a big thank you to everybody who keeps the stream on the air. I cannot thank our patrons enough, so thank you so much. Mom, hi Mom, I'll see you in like 3 weeks as I go down for Extra Life. Thank you our demonic producers, Precarious, Mysterium MK, and Sorcerer Sanguine. Thank you our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, and Karasha Urquhart, our monster maker Soul Omen, and our High Council of the Patreon, Taryn, Dustin, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Chef Eladeth, Larouk, Mike Baxter, Iridian, Brian Kaler, and Nerdy Metal Gent. You're all amazing. I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And any last words from the players?
It's just
Run away!
incoherent screams.
Incoherent screams. We'll see you next time, everybody. Jinkies.